a savage hypocrisy.
You don't know how sick you make me fucking sick to my stomach. I hope you fucking die, I hope you get to hell and Satan sticks a needle in your eye. Every time I think of you.
Let's go back way before Nick Haines' world. Oh god, that is just too far. No one wants to see that ugly, horrible, insecure little bastard. Now you may be wondering, Nick, why insecure? He's just passionate. Well, thanks to his own footage, thanks to a few people out there who have given me a few little tips, I have overall proof and experienced firsthand that this man-child only likes the rules to go one way. His.
Raw review from Monday got false flagged, as you can see here. Come on, man, fight it. I ain't fighting shit. What the fuck am I going to fight? As long as that fucking video is not on YouTube, I will no longer be on YouTube.
April 17th, 2015. This video surfaced of a beaten man stifled by fans of a bigger, larger platform. That's right, fans was taking preventative action over Bruce Blitz bad-mouthing the product.
Bray Wyatt's the fucking man! But tonight the WWE showed you their hand, didn't they?
Now trust me guys, in a second, it is going to sound like I have just repeated the exact same thing with different people in different roles. You know, kind of like a template for YouTube drama. Bruce was going to be leaving the YouTube platform for being false flagged. Now Bruce, it's okay, I understand. It is a fucking bitch when some sad platform with a godlike complex fucks with your dreams, isn't it?
And the truth shall set you free!
Now fast forward 2 years. In mid-2017, I had just started up my channel, Nick Haines World. Please subscribe with plenty of funny, crazy content. Now, I was watching YouTube and seeing everywhere people having trouble with copyright strikes for unfair reasons. So I was accustomed to the rules. Now, at the time, I really liked Bruce and decided to fanboy out a little and make some videos with me as a John Cena fan asking Bruce Blitz different things, with obvious bad cuts, different backgrounds, just a mashup making me, let me repeat that, making me look like a dumb Cena fan. Not only this, but at the end of my videos, I would put up on screen for people to subscribe to his network. Only having a handful of subscribers at the time, I was dreaming big, and you never know who is going to make their way up the YouTube mountain.
Let go!
Now, our correspondence was limited over just a handful of messages. I thought I would message him with my idea because I thought it was a pretty good one, letting him know the aspects of what I was trying to create, not to show any harm to his precious platform, as well as letting him know I was a big fan and a little new YouTuber at the time. But you never know what can happen in this crazy world, and plugging his network could help him out in the future. I was feeling pretty good about what I had typed to Bruce. He then replied back with, "I preferred you didn't." So within my rights from the words he typed, I typed back half jokingly, "So I can still use some of your footage as long as I don't harm your product?" Being eager with my brand new channel, I decided to post a couple of videos, remember knowing my rights, then I received these two bad boys. It was around this time I saw the guy on all the YouTube videos and the man in day-to-day life was actually one in the same. A sad man where if you nudge him, he will wig out like a crazy bastard. And this was not just a shock, but his network, his channel content, it just wasn't the same anymore. I saw it very, very differently.
Of these fucking people who, when something like this happens, they find entertainment in your fucking misery, right?
Now let's have a look at Bruce's wigger ways. No, wait. Did I just... Well, I'll be damned. There it is. Wigger. Now, if I just change that around, turn this upside down... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I might redo this in post-production.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things doesn't belong.
Fuck time! Now I just want to be serious right here for a minute. I have a personal message to all his regular contributors on his network. Kind of like a public service announcement. He gets along with you. You guys have a laugh and a joke. Because it is over things he strongly agrees with. Now sure, you guys have your little disagreements, but it is over things he really doesn't give two flying fucks about. Time and time again, Bruce's rules are highlighted throughout his broadcasts. Number one, his status on the WWE product, and them screwing him over a wrestling career.
Irritates the living fuck out of me. Guys like me, 6'1", 220 pounds, had no chance to make it in the WWE.
Number two, we hate John Cena.
If I'm sick and fucking tired of John Cena, I don't care how many fucking Make-A-Wish segments that they do! All this bullshit! How about this? If you don't like what someone says, don't fucking watch them or read their Twitter.
Number three, we hate Roman Reigns.
Just fuck his stupid ass in general. Whenever I see him, it just stupid ass comes to mind.
Number four, Michael Jordan is the greatest NBA player of all time. Yeah, we get it, he is one of the greats. But every week you seem to go back to the same old shit. Now, wait, where have I heard that before?
Same old shit.
Reruns!
And number five, and probably most important, his network is the future. None of your guys' little side projects. He doesn't care if they get any success because it is all about him. And wouldn't you know it? From a little resource, I have a small example of his paid network. Thanks again, Blitz Sports Network, for the proof. Here is a regular contributor getting shit on over a game. Wow, a game.
Fucking nerds. Yeah, that arena of time, that changed the game of, like, story mode-wise for a lot of games. So you would rather be a little gay bug pirate fucking wizard than Rumble Johnson.
Manchild seems to be the perfect fit here, huh? Now, if you go against his beliefs, there's that godlike complex again. This guy will cut ties with you. After this, expect to be blocked on Twitter and thrown off his platform. Hell, even get threatened with legal action because you are being a fake John Cena fan with a fake disagreement. But I suppose having the brain power and intellect of a 5-year-old, he really can't get his head around the word fake. Now, Bruce has many faces. Yeah, I'm surprised by this as well. It is a lot more than I thought he had. He has many levels of anger. At times he even has been happy when the WWE seems to have listened to him. Over time though, I noticed, especially after his interaction with me, a face that seems to sum this man up very, very well.
I'm sick of him!
That's right, the child's pouty face. This childlike quality comes out when he isn't being listened to.
Any way you look at it, from any angle, he's fucking trash!
Or when someone hasn't noticed him over his lifetime.
Good point. The chairman and CEO of WWE.
Hey, Bruce, one person's stupid, crazy opinion isn't going to change a whole company's plan. As well, do you notice every time you have a crazy, stupid outburst?
Give me a fucking break. This guy's so fucking delusional. I'm sick and tired of this arrogant asswad.
The whole panel is silent
And for me, I wasn't looking forward to this fucking match. And I want to make that very clear.
I would guess they're getting out of range of their microphones and pissing themselves laughing at how stupid the frustrated man-child is. Oh, but it's good though. It shows our toe in the line, Vladimir Blitz. Now, one of Bruce's frequent whinges is when he talks about this WWE bubble. Now, sure, some people do live within that bubble where criticism isn't allowed of this product in any way. But once again, have a listen to these words and then how a former fan of Bruce Blitz got treated.
Because, honestly, they're too short-sighted to see the fact that wrestling and opinions on wrestling are subjective.
Come on, this bubble you are explaining is exactly what you are creating with your fans. Now that is quite okay, but do not say the WWE shits on its fans when you have done the exact same thing with numerous people. To simply prove my point, on top of this crazy rant, I can just leave this message that you sent me.
So yeah, there's a lot of hypocrisy flying around this week in that WWE bubble, isn't there?
Because believe it or not, at one time I wanted to help your cause out as much as mine. Instead, I made this. Well guys, that just about does it for this hypocrite. Wait, what the fuck is that? Oh, I see, it's a filter to stop the WWE from copyright claiming your work. Well, I've beaten this horse to fucking death. As you can see, the hypocrisy just continues to flow on with this man, and it really does show this kid's true form. Oh, and speaking of form, Bruce, with all your childish little pouts, with all your frustrations, just know this. With all the lack of talent these guys have, they chose them over you. They took this.
The guy clearly knows nothing about fighting.
Instead of this. They took this.
Roman Reigns, accept your challenge, because I want to be an ambulance match for the first time.
Instead of this. They took this.
Looks like he's gonna shit out Barney the dinosaur. And he looks at the camera like that.
Instead of this.
You don't know. It's just that when I'm thinking you, it makes me wanna yak.
Subscription today, or you're missing out.